I'm Walsh. I'm a senior BBH major with a psychology minor.
I'm Natalie, Landi. I'm a senior in industrial engineering.
No, we worked together, but I like screamed. My one roommate was home. I was like freaking out. My heart was going crazy. I was shaking. I didn't know what to do. I just drank coffee too, so I was like super bummed. And we didn't see each other for like 6 hours because
I was in my computer lab in my major building, and I had lab in 2 hours for 3 hours. So I wasn't coming home for like 6 hours. I was freaking out. And one of our friends like knows a captain. He was like, emails just went out. And I thought I was getting into my webmail, and so I just kept on refreshing it, but went to my Gmail, and she called me, and I think I just did like 5 splits in the air. I screamed in the computer lab. Yeah, it was insane. I haven't felt that excited in a while.
There's people who have raised more money than us that haven't gotten chosen. It's really just luck of the draw. So it was definitely awesome to figure that out. It's a lot of stress lifted because we were anticipating it for a while. So we were like, it's good to know now.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing, we were like so worried about actually getting chosen. And then when she called me that we got it, I was like, oh my gosh, now we have to worry about being alive for 46 hours.
We've known since freshman year. We've been best friends since freshman year. We're in the same sorority. Like, we went to Thon for the first time, and we were like, we have to dance. Like, we know we want to. We're like, if we're not picked through our sorority, we're 100% going to independently do it together. We just knew.
Yeah.
Senior year, we didn't get picked through our sorority, so we did it.
Yeah, and I was really impressed. I was just happy that we kind of went through with it, because I feel like I don't know the facts or anything, but I feel like there was probably a lot of couples who signed themselves up and then realized that,
fundraising,
it's hard. It's really hard. It took up a lot of time, but again, it was something we wanted, so that's why it was even more exciting that when we got it. I don't even know.
I love like obviously the last 4 hours, everyone loves that, but like the concert that they have with like the different bands, it's pretty awesome. And our sophomore year, we got to go down on the floor because we were friends with some of the seniors, and just like going down there and knowing what we have in store is just like makes it even more exciting because we got to experience that. So.
Yeah, I think Thon sounds cliche, but it just like humbled me as a person more. It's, you think you have all these problems, and then you go to Thon and your problems are completely erased because there are so many people that are just in such harder situations, but they are so much like happier, even as so many people that I know with such smaller problems. I don't know. I just think the whole experience is perfect. I don't know. It's family hours, obviously crazy and emotional, and that's another reason. Like 1 hour makes the whole weekend kind of,
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. So I don't know. I think the whole thing. I don't really think there's specifics. And we go through these waves of like highs and lows. So, some of it I don't even remember. And I was only there for like I think 37 hours. The Thons I've been to.
I think I'm gonna be so excited, like seeing the total. I won't even want to sit, but I'm gonna have to sit, obviously. But
yeah, I think
excited to sit and excited for the total to be like revealed. It's gonna be awesome, I think.
Yeah, I think that in that moment, we're gonna forget and put ourselves and our tiredness to the side, because it's just exciting. There's no other word for it. It's why we do it. Yeah, and I think especially with graduating, this semester, and starting the new life into being an alumni. I don't know. I think it'll change that aspect of my life too, because I'm not just going to leave this school and forget about all the things that happened in the past 4 years, especially with Thon. So I think that's going to affect my life after school, and my extracurriculars, and what I choose to spend my time on after college with work. So I think it's going to affect that a lot. I think that I kind of just got the chills. The word hope, which I don't know. It's you have to be hopeful. I mean, there's nothing you can really be when you're faced with cancer besides hopeful. You kind of give it your all and be hopeful, because I think that's the only thing you can be. So I think it's really powerful. It's I think as a whole, it's harder to be hopeful than as a smaller group. So that many people kind of showing up for the kids, I think just powerful.
Yeah, I think it like expresses the hope that Penn State has for like the future of childhood cancer. Like we're hopeful that through what we do, we will make a change one day, that we will find the cure, we will find an answer. That's all we can hope for, that our efforts will be the change. You know, we'll make the money, we'll have money to do more research and help more families, and that's all you can really hope for in life, I guess.
My whole family's coming, yeah. I'm spoiled. My sister graduated in 2012, and she was a moraler, so she was super involved with Thon. And my mom came, and she said, lies, but besides giving birth to her 3 daughters, Thon was like the best experience ever. So she made my dad come. They were coming no matter what. And then when I got to dance, my sisters also decided to come. And besides them, I mean, our best friends, like we said, we're in a group of 6 girls that we're super close, and they have helped so much. And even just when we figured out we were dancing, they were more excited than we were, even if that's even possible. Yeah. And besides all of our friends and family who have been so supportive, I think being involved as an independent dancer, aside from our sorority, because you know when we fundraise for our sorority, you're just kind of in your own little niche. But you know, we did the 5K, we went to Mr. and Mrs. Thon pageant. I see how involved everybody else is, and it's crazy what everybody does for Thon, the people. So even just the Thon community has supported us a lot, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, my family can't make it, but like she was saying, our best friends are all going to be there. They all have floor passes. They have like my supporter passes. So they've really helped a lot. Like I was saying before, with envelopes, they've posted statuses for us. They've been there really through the whole entire thing. And like she was saying, we're more excited than we were when we found out. They were just so happy for us. And I think that's nice to have in best friends. I don't know, maybe something about Beyonce having twins. I know that's new, so it might not be in there. I don't know.
Like it was like Chipotle.
When Chipotle closed,
yeah,
for like 2 hours.
Penn State went mad.
Probably us being in the Rose Bowl.
Yeah,
which is huge. I'm sure that's got to be in there.
Definitely something about Saquon, 100%.
Shout out to our funky friends.
Yeah, shout out to our friends.
Lame.